All right. So it has been a pretty weird 24 hours. Basically, a lot has been happening in terms of COVID around me where I'm not having to go to work right now. And I was given this random time to work on anything I need to. And literally the amount of happiness I had, you know what, I can go do what I need to go get things done that I need to get done today that I wouldn't have been able to if I had gone to work. And so, strangely enough, some things came up in the morning and kind of threw me off, and I slept till friggin' 10:30, and that's big for me because I'm trying to wake up early. But last night I ate a chocolate bar, a whole slab, and I was like, damn. Ugh. And I went back on my things that, so I got my stuff back where I don't have to go out and I guess I would say I made it so that I don't have to go out there, so now I have it. And now that I have it, I've been using it. And I don't want anybody to have the responsibility of having to try and keep me in check. I feel like I should be able to keep myself in check. But also, I know that it's not just me in this world, and I need help, I need support. It's not easy, so I found out last night I was able to hang out with somebody that really just listened, and we got to be able to experience having a conversation and actually be able to connect and focus on something besides the negatives and the bullshit going on in life. We're just focusing on all these cool things, and I'm just that's what I want to be around. I want to be around people that are talking about success, people that are talking about oh, what are we going to do to change this thing that isn't going great in our life? Or you know what? How can I accept what's happening a little bit more so that I can let more in? All I know is that today I woke up because of last night's failures. I felt this strong impulse this morning to fail again. And as much as I've been mentioning failing, I've been doing really well with how I eat. I've been getting eating better, and I've been able to incorporate more things into my diet. But you know what? I got some fast food today. I don't feel too shitty about it, but I know how it makes me feel. I know that it's not making me feel strong and ready to go. So I'm gonna pay attention to that more, and I will do better. This video is to check in because I know myself that if I fuck up and I think that I'm a big failure and I go and hide away, that I'm not gonna change things anymore, and I'm just gonna go right back to the same shit, even worse. So I'm taking this time now to call you out, Tyrone. You don't want to go back to a life where you don't feel fulfilled, you don't feel happy, you don't feel enthusiastic about the days. I know what fucking excites you. So let's trust each other a little bit, right? You just take some action. At the end, we'll watch it over, we'll understand a little bit more. But right now, you're just thinking so much, and you're not taking any action, brother. You can do this. But you need to set yourself up for success and not sabotage yourself because you're trying to keep yourself in this beating up pattern. Something about me is I really I love when people can overcome their fears, overcome their things that are disabling them from being able to be them true selves. Because I can have that in a conversation where I can just push away that thing that's blocking them for a second and just have a conversation you know what? This is what we need to do. And how can I help you do this better? How can I be more supportive for you? And you know what? I'm going through some things that I'm not great with. I would love if you would give me some advice, just like how to move past the things that you don't need. Anybody who has that strength, that knows, like, you know what, I know what I want, and I'm gonna go get that because that's what's important to me. Okay? I know those people, and I would love to be around those people a lot more. So, being able to have that environment that I've like created for myself, I have so many people that are different minded that I go to and I like get a perspective from, and it's amazing. But when I choose to go to people with negative perspectives and toxic perspectives, then I don't get as much value out of that. I don't feel better out of that. I don't feel like I'm changing. I don't feel like something's growing. But when I have these like conversations that are so light, like just like so light on the chest, and you're just like be able to like talk heart to heart and be able to connect and like not feel the pressure of like, oh, what am I gonna say next? Oh, what am I gonna like bring up that they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know? It's more just like, you know what, this is something cool in my life. What do you think? Oh, can I hear something cool in your life? I would love to hear it. Let's fucking see all these cool things around us so we can feel greater about life. Because I've just been really, really open to like watching myself, very like self-aware, I would say, that I'm making these choices and I'm accepting certain things and I'm seeing how it how it feels for me. And it helps me understand more why I'm doing something. For myself, I for the longest time has not felt worthy, have not felt valuable, have not felt like I was respected. And so I try to like, you know, step it up, be like, you know what, this is what I bring. Are you gonna be like, you like it or no? And it didn't really come across that way. So I took time to myself to like just, you know, understand what I really value in a conversation and with others. And it's that learning experience of just listening to somebody's story and being able to like pick out those parts that, you know what, like, oh, if that didn't happen and that, then this wouldn't have happened. Like, that's amazing, yo. I would have never met you, bro. What's good? You know? And it's like the love that you can share between a person you've never met is like unbelievable. I'm like very thankful that I go through these like really shitty times because I have to take a step back and be grateful. I have to take a step back or I'm just gonna lose my shit. I have to be grateful for the things that I have, because when I remember I got a strong supporting family, I have the willpower to do anything that I need to do in order to create more and be more. I have the power to gain knowledge and be capable of more for others so that I can help more people. I have the capability to travel the world, which allows me to reach more people. But I also have the power of YouTube, Instagram, all the internet to connect with people around the world that actually give a fuck about what I'm saying. So I think that's very valuable to have love, support, and connection, community, and compassion. Being able to feel like, you know, I fucked up, you fucked up, we fucked up, it's all good, you know? But this time is not to beat yourself up, Tyrone. Like, this time is to tell yourself what you want and say fuck it to the rest of the shit and let's fucking go. Now, when I talk to you like this and I get really fucking passionate, Tyrone, I want you to do what's right for you on this point. So let's, as soon as you're done with this video, I want you to write down 5 things you really fucking care about that you have to do today. And if you can write those down and just start focusing on how can I best be in my values today? How can I best do this for myself? And just allow things to work. Because you're changing things in your life. You can't expect that right now everything's gonna work, you know? It's gotta learn what your pattern is. It's gotta learn how committed you are to what you're trying to do. And that's what I feel like this challenge been. Like, just how committed are you to this, Tyrone? And it's like, shit, I was not as committed as I thought I was, but I know that I needed this time to step back and be able to communicate with myself again and be like, you know what? I love you, but we need to talk to each other because it's been a little disconnected lately, and I would love to be your friend. So let's talk and we'll figure it out. So, with this being said, I know I didn't post last night's video or this morning, but I am fine with that. I hope you are too. Shit happens. Love and prosperity. Love and abundance. I live in a friendly universe. Love, compassion, authenticity. How can I be the best me? You see?